Ben, you talk about the week that changed our lives. How did the event of that week change the corporate life of Lonmin, of its managers and employees?
The week that changed our life indeed changed everything, the way we do things, the way we engage. We have reflected on it, and it has been a challenge for us. So the way we have looked at it as a corporate is, how do we make sure that every stakeholder is interested in what we are doing and is interested in the success of Lonmin? Because a winner-take-all mindset that seems to have crept in that period is something that is not sustainable. So every stakeholder must sense that there is a part they benefit by Lonmin's success. And that's the way we have embarked on our corporate strategy as Lonmin.
Have you met personally with the wives and families of the people who died? What have you said to them? How has Lonmin tried to make their lives easier and better?
Indeed, I have met with the widows in their own homelands and in their own villages, and I have indeed met with all the stakeholders that I could engage with in order to understand what happened. But the message for me, mainly to the widows and the kids of the deceased, was, I am very sorry that you lost your father, your friend, and your husband. And if we could make it any lighter for you, we would drive for that. So what we have done ever since then is, all the widows who wanted jobs, we have provided them with jobs at Lonmin. Those who didn't want jobs have given us relatives to join Lonmin. All their school-going age kids are now in school at the expense of Lonmin through an education trust that we started. We now have a graduate in BSc Agriculture as one of those kids. So we've done a lot of things really to show that Lonmin is on a path to rebuild the trust and to show that indeed it cares and respects human life.
You said on occasion that one of the lessons learned from Marikana was the need for companies to reclaim their relationship with employees. How have you done so?
In reclaiming our relationship with employees, it is important that we highlight the importance of unions, and that it was necessary and it is critical to have collaboration and partnership. However, unions have an important role. We as management, we also need our time with the employees. And what I did from the first day I arrived here was to go underground, to visit the workers, to engage with them and understand what makes them tick. And in my role, I really believe understanding where our employees and their challenges are would go a long way in creating an environment we are looking for. So it's really a role of saying, you were my employees before you were a union member. And how can we work together for the success of yourselves and our company? And management, frontline leadership have been working very hard to get that right.
Do you have relationships between management and employees and management and unions, and have they improved?
We've worked very hard to improve our relationships to the extent that for our own management, we've had development programs, upskilling ourselves about how to engage with workers, how to lead, how to plan, and how to organize, and how to engage in the way we work at Lonmin in terms of the vision we have. But also for the unions, they've come forward with the relationship charter workshop, where with our unions we engaged on saying, what is our view and their view of a successful relationship? And the unions themselves have come together and said, we want skills development. We want to understand the role of a shaft steward and the role of the union. So we have created development programs for unions as well, in order for them to have knowledge of issues like the Labor Relations Act, and how to represent employees, but also how to engage in a more meaningful way, that we can all have the same information, so that when we engage going forward, we're on the same page.
How important is it for companies to collaborate with one another in delivering on social needs, and for companies and governments to collaborate?
Collaboration is a key measure to our success to create a sustainable environment. The winner-take-all, the competitive space in social issues will not take us anywhere. I can't be building a school and another competitor is building a school next to me. The bottom line is, if we put our resources together, given the limited nature of these resources, be it with government, with other peers and competitors in our area, we could definitely go a long way in reducing the poverty and the plight of the less fortunate. So for me, collaboration, partnership is key if we are to get that shared value where the mining industry can be seen as a net positive contributor to the development of all the communities around us and indeed our country.
You talk often about the need to share value, but that to share value, you need to create it first. Can you tell us why this is so important?
This is the basis at which we can resolve the poverty challenges. If we don't have a thriving business making profits, and we have a business making a loss, we have no money to solve the social challenges. So it is crucial that we have thriving businesses that are profitable so that we can channel those profits into the various stakeholder needs that we have got, be it a shareholder, a community, employee, or government. So to solve the social challenges, it's crucial to have a thriving business. And that's why we talk about a thriving business. But indeed, we go further in saying, once you make a profit, you need to share it. And how do you create a shared value? So understanding the expectations of all stakeholders to make sure that each one of them can say, I want to see this business, I want to see this Lonmin succeed. It means they have to have some participation, they have to have a vested interest to want to see Lonmin succeeds. That's why the concept of shared value is crucial to sustainability, because a winner-take-all mindset would not be a sustainable solution to us.